Good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is SKTV coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. Today is what day today? Today is Friday. Wow. Friday, June 16, 2023. It's good to be here as always. Like I promised the last time, every Friday when we come on, we will open the line for everybody. So if you're interested in participating today, all you can do is to send me a text message on my, whether it's on the messenger. On my messenger, I will send a link to you so you can participate. So the first 3, 4, 5 people that will come on will get the opportunity to be on here today as we discuss national issues. And the good thing about today is that we are doing what we call open mic. What's on your mind? So it's very important. If you're interested, send me the email. Send me a text message. Whether it's Messenger, whether it's WhatsApp, just send me a message. And then we will definitely add you. All right. With that said, let me find some nice, beautiful song to play here. How we do that? We'll do this one.
Dr. Lou Beats.
First time I saw your face, I knew I was in love. Baby, your smile takes my breath away. And they can say what I want, girl, I don't mind, as long as you are by my side. Baby, you smile of paradise. Baby, girl, come be my love life. How many times do you want me to say I love you? Cause when I tell the world I do, even you want me, girl, I do. Baby, girl, come be my love life. Inikuma. Yega ampa ilikuwa. In any way, you will come on. How many times do you want me to say I love you? Cause when I tell the world I do, even you want me, girl, I do. Baby, girl, come be my love life. How many times do you want me to say I love you? Cause when I tell the world I do, even you want me, girl, I do. Baby, girl, come be my love life. I need no painkiller, cause you took my pain away. You don't need umbrella, I will take the rain away. Inikuma. Yega ampa ilikuwa. In any way, you will come on. How many times do you want me to say I love you? Cause when I tell the world I do, even you want me, girl, I do. Baby, girl, come be my love life. How many times do you want me
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Friday, June 16, 2023. I want to say good morning to all of you following us through Truth FM 96.1 in Liberia. If you're in your bus, your taxi, if you're home, relaxing in your comfort zone, just go ahead and tune to Truth FM 96.1. And today is Friday. So like we did the other day, we want to open the line to everybody today. I'm talking about the platform. If you are interested in, like I promised the last time, if you're interested on participating today, just request the link. I will send you the link. You will come on here and you will participate in the conversation because today is open mic. Nothing off limit, nothing off the table. As long as you remain respectful, remain within the confines of the platform, you will be more than welcome to be here. So, Mabon, you know when it is open mic, it can be noisy. but we will not limit people. Sometimes I will say what's on my mind. Mabon will tell you what's on his mind. If you come on here, you are not obligated to talk about what is on my mind or what's on Mabon's mind. You have the right to talk about anything you want to talk about. So it's good to be here. If you're in Liberia, I'll say good evening. And if you're in the East Coast, I want to say good afternoon. If you're in China, Australia, all my friends from Australia, I know it's late. It's in the morning, late in the morning there. And people following us from South Korea and China and other part of Asia where they say it's in the morning. I want to say good morning to you. You know, this morning, one of our friends called me from Norway. It was like 8 o'clock my time here. He was talking about 6 p.m. there. That was 8 o'clock in the morning here. And the person was just calling me to thank me, to acknowledge some of the role we have played. And specifically, he mentioned some incident yesterday in another platform what we did behind the back. He was informed of what we actually did behind the back to calm the situation. And he was calling me to tell me thank you. So I was like, but I'm just 8 o'clock in the morning here. You talking about 6 p.m. already? Yeah, but it's great being here, my people. We appreciate all of you coming on, but want to urge you to share the show. Sharing the show is very, very important. So people who are interested in participating today, all you need to do is just send me a request. Just tell me, say, I want to come on. Send me a text message, whether the messenger, whether the messenger or the Facebook or WhatsApp, just say, SK, I want to come on. I will bring you on. As a matter of fact, I can bring as many as 6 people or 7 people on today. I don't care. Anybody that they want to come, they will come here. But when you bring too many people to the thing about that, people can have limited time to speak. Mm-hmm. It's not that too. It are some people there who can be like, people that who can listen. Some people everybody to be jumping in front of everybody.
Seriously, some people will him.
Yeah, that's why we can limit the participant on our platform. But again, you are more than welcome to come in. So maybe I don't think we're going to have time to play another song. All we can do right now is to jump into the conversation. What's going on in Liberia and what's on your mind, Mabon? You lead us today. You take the lead. What's going on? What's on your mind today? What do you want to talk about?
Thank you.
You want to talk about your girlfriend business? We'll take it. You want to talk about your marriage, your wife, your wedding? We'll take it. You want to talk about the money? We'll take it. You want to talk about the business? We'll take it. You want to talk about the election? We'll take it. Anything you want to talk about?
But that's good. So yeah, actually there are a lot of stuff on my mind.
As a matter of fact, maybe before you talk, I was actually not going to come on today because our people not supportive as they should be. Some people are, I must admit. But you know, the commitment to come on every day is a huge task. So I was gonna rest today. I said, you know what, let me not waste my time. But when I saw your phone call, I said, you know what, Steve called me earlier before you. I told Steve, I'm not coming on.
Oh, okay.
Your phone call, I said, okay, you know, there are people waiting for us.
Indeed.
The thing is because people are now supportive as they should be. And sometimes you got to have some time for yourself. We're doing this every day for the Liberian people. But the support is very, very poor. And
very poor indeed.
I will do it because the people need us to do it. But if people can actually support us as one of the most reliable and integrity platform, then we will not have problem coming on, you know, every day. But yet, it's good to be here. So I want to start with you. So what's on your mind?
So thank you, Sekou, and let me say thanks to our viewers out there. For those of you who always bring on your data to make sure that you follow the SKTV, let me say thanks to all of you and to our radio listeners across the country, in far Sierra Leone and that of Guinea, Africa Coast border. Let me say good evening to all of you. Thank you so much for making your time to follow Truth FM all of the time on these platforms in order to get all the information that you need to get. Yeah, so Sekou, we have 116 days to go into the pending election where we see a back-to-back opposition. Another, I say they are battling each other as to who's going to meet the ruling position or the ruling government. So that's the kind of thing that we still observing. But yeah, Liberia is great. It's 22 minutes past, 22 minutes kilometers, 7 o'clock. What on my mind is very easy. All I can say right now is peace in Liberia, because Liberia is all we have. No matter what happened, we have to disagree to agree, because all of these haughty and putting comments, statements that we're all making here today, at the end of the day, we have to find common ground. So Liberia can first, so before I can come up to say what on my mind, let me contrast all of us as people, as we go about with our political activities, let know what to say and what we will be saying, because tomorrow we have few more days after the election on October 10th. Then we become one big family again. So let us not forget that election or time for politics, there's no permanent enemy and there is no permanent friend. So at the end of the day, we got to disagree, but at the end, Mama Liberia comes first. So even if you call here today, let me say this to all of you. So that's why you text, you start threatening, you saying also, look, you don't love Liberia more than another person. But all we all want is better system. We want better Liberia. So when people come up with their own views, you don't have to insult them. You don't have to be threatening them. No. For me, I see that as complete anti-democracy. And, you know, and we don't need to be practicing the kind of system in our society, especially a poor country that's still graduating, or maybe that's still fighting hard to maintain your own peace. You know, seeing people threatening people saying this, people saying that. I think that would not be good for us as people. So, yes, for me, simple thing on my mind, peace. Peace is all we want, because I know that we all will have our own side. I know that we all that will have our own candidates. I know that we all will have our own people that we think that we want to support. But let's take tribal politics, one. Let's take this kind of a way of politicking, where we're pushing bad politics in the name of convincing people to be on our side. For me, as a journalist and as a media person, I see that as complete contradiction to our politics here in Liberia. Especially if you say, in fact, you want to protect democracy, it's not the right way to go. To returning people repetition because you want to get fame, or because you want to get the the support of other people, then I think you are you are creating that kind of or maybe that kind of environment that may not be good for even for our upcoming generation. So please, I'm saying this to all of us as people as we go about with this election process. Tell the people, or in fact convince the people as to what your candidate can do. Tell the people the type of candidate that you have. Learn to sell your candidate the right way. Learn to tell in fact, convince me, even me, Mayborn Cooler. Tell me that Mayborn, the candidate that I have today, the candidate is this, he can do this, he can do that, or maybe my candidate can do this, she can do this, she can do that. Then I'll be able to be convinced and say, yes, I think the person have, or maybe good candidate. So I'm going to vote for the person candidate, but not to insult. For me, these are things that we're really observing or Sekou, people insulting, even on the social media, people doing all the kind of things. I think it's bad for us. And our people are just sitting quietly and no one is talking. We all will enjoy it. We all will laugh about it. We all will clap. We all will say, yes, it's bad. So the kind of politics, let's stop it and let's preach peace. All of us will fight for better Liberia. Anytime when people go to the ballot box to go and cast their vote, they're going to vote for change. Either you're voting for change or you're voting for, or maybe for a system that's going to tie you down. So, so far, so good for me for now. That what on my mind as we go about with the broadcast.
All right, Mayborn, thank you for telling us what's on your mind. Like say, we have the option open for everybody. You want to come on, just let me know. Give me a text message or just right here, I want to come on. Then we'll send you the link. You will join us into this conversation. But before then, I want to take this time to recognize a few people. Levy Thompson, she said she was about to call me to find out whether our nice kid on TV going to come on today. Levy, like I said, some of you have, been contributing to SKTV, every now and then. But there are a lot of people that they are now supportive of the program, the platform. So it's kind of difficult for us to come on everyday stuff, but we'll try our best. Yes. I want to say also welcome to Bobby Yen, and Ima Pega. Welcome. Omar Krumah says she's watching us from from Stephen Tower Estate. Wow, from all the way there. I used to live there I used to live right by Double Bridge there, by the Stephen Tower Estate right there. Yeah, I want to say there's a place called Amagashi. It's right there by Stephen Tower Estate. When you pass Double Bridge. Yeah, I want to say also welcome to Omar Krumah. Welcome to Jervin Monu. You want to say welcome to Samurai. I want to say welcome to James Woolsey. And welcome to SKTV, all of you. Topia, welcome. For Abu, welcome. Gwen, as always, welcome to SKTV. Rebecca, welcome. And Game Giflo, welcome to SKTV. Roof Pangba, welcome. Lasana A. Krumah, that's my own brother there. My brother from another mother. You live right there in Minnesota. Lasana, welcome to SKTV, as always. Wilbert Dubu, welcome. And Toby Wilson, welcome to SKTV. Eric Peabody, welcome to SKTV. Eric Peabody say watching us from Dallas, Texas. Riverside Pro, welcome to SKTV. Michael, welcome to SKTV. And Glenn Dean Juniors, welcome. And happy belated birthday to you as well. I know you were celebrating your birthday recently. It's all Steve for Steve should have put your birthday on SKTV, but Steve didn't do it. And Mayborn, all of that, they didn't do it. So the blame is on them. But yes, I want to take this time to say happy belated birthday to you, Glenn Lee. You are a great person. You are a great person to SKTV. We recognize you and we respect you. We love you as well. I want to say welcome to Riverside Pro. I just did that. Yata Bernard, welcome. Miata, my Oma here. Miata Stella. Hereen, welcome. Kennedy, welcome. And Gobler Zoe, welcome. Samuel O. Smith, welcome. Emmanuel Colley, welcome. Mr. Bedo Noah, one of the pioneer of SKTV. They may will say they're the one funded the SKTV.
Indeed.
You make on the show, you can get your own time. When I say 2 minutes, message, I got 5 minutes.
I got 5 minutes.
No.
That's great.
And
I know what's more, and I want to even request for the link, man.
no, it's okay.
Yeah, man.
No, people will come. People will come. Don't worry about that. I mean, you know me, I can do the thing all by myself. So me, I even need somebody. But I just want to give people the option just to have the opportunity. At least every Friday, they have the time to come on and also participate. To sometimes to put their picture, to put their face to their voice, whatever they can be saying or they can be writing. Let it come here and show their face and say something. You know, it's an opportunity to give to people. So Dennis, welcome to SKTV. Ojuku Tago, welcome to SKTV. And Yvonne Eo, welcome to SKTV. Elizabeth Yedia, I want to welcome. Alex T, welcome to SKTV. Alexander Boniface Emmanuel Higgs. That person got plenty anymore. Welcome to SKTV. I want to say welcome Caroline Gibson, welcome. Zoe Wesley, the girl who share the show every day, you know, before anybody can share the show. But most of you are not even sharing the show. But anyway, welcome to SKTV. And Gasher Hicks, welcome to SKTV. Modu Ozaka, welcome to SKTV. Saros Koke. Saros Koke, welcome to SKTV. David Cheneka Wilson, welcome to SKTV. Nancy Roof Anderson, welcome to SKTV. A lot of people tuning in, man. Shatta Townsend, I was watching you yesterday from a fake account when you were on the high blood pressure. We were on the high blood pressure yesterday. I was watching you guys from a fake account. I think you're smart. You're a smart lady. You ask great questions. It was great. But that show can finish. I think about it. The show can go for as long as you won't be there. So I leave watching the show. The show started watching me. Yeah. So I want to say welcome. I want to say welcome to SKTV, and I'm still seeing people here. Ansu Kuruma, welcome to SKTV. Jimmy Eastman, welcome to SKTV. Mike Toll, welcome to SKTV. Mano Pega, welcome to SKTV. Carton T. Norris, welcome to SKTV. My people ain't playing though. Dodi Davis, welcome to SKTV. Kennedy Colo, welcome to SKTV. Regina Wilson, welcome to SKTV. Anthony Washington, welcome to SKTV. I think I got it tired on because some people there, I don't let to call their name, but they're showing up. More. I want to let to call money because she the one can give me her time. But more, welcome to SKTV. Yeah. You know, so we got a lot of people here, man. What? Wanga Reed McBorrow, welcome to SKTV. Jatu Kopo, welcome to SKTV. Wow, a lot of people keep coming. We already, I don't know about you, but on my other screen here, I'm seeing 845 people. Yeah, it went down to 838. But people are coming. A lot of people coming. I don't even know how many people watching us on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, I also recognize you. And if you're on Instagram, I recognize you. If you're on SKTV Live, we also recognize you. Yeah. Better Stewart. Brothers, welcome to SKTV. Felicia Johnson, welcome to SKTV. You see, yeah, they see on Facebook, I think they are saying 796, almost. Yeah, so I'm seeing 800 plus, 853 now. It's growing, still growing, but people are coming. So as you come here, we'll continue to welcome you. So today, this person said Abbas Bent Al Hussein Page. Abbas Bent Al Hussein Page. Say Ako Osa July 16. You are invited. Oh, I'm invited. I
Well,
can't be invited allow. You can't come here. You can't write say invited. We are not invited. Or you write us. We have email. You can invite us through our inbox to SKTV, or you can write on our WhatsApp, whatever. You can call us too if you want. Yeah, Akko going out. That's good. Congratulations to Akko. But Akko really need to find their footing to know exactly what they want and tell the Liberian people what they want to do. But maybe Akko will be nominating whatever they want to do. We are here to welcome everybody, and we will be here. Melvin Deshu, welcome to SKTV. So once again, I want to open this conversation as to what's on your mind. So for the most part, I can always start. And when I start a conversation, a lot of people always follow. Sometimes talk about what on my mind. And I don't want that today. So Mr. Melbourne Kula, Evangelist Israel A. Salif, welcome to SKTV. Following from Bommy. Oh my God. You know what? Sometimes when you write, you can tell, you tell where you following. It encourages your mood.
Indeed. Mm-hmm.
It tells us how much people care about SKTV and how people follow us. Imagine somebody following us from Bommy. Now only following on the radio, but following on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
On Instagram, on YouTube. So yes, thank you for following from all the way down there, despite the cry for data in Liberia, but you are following us there. Evangelist Israel A. Salif, welcome to SKTV. So the lines are open in Liberia. Ask the people what's on their mind, anything. But they will let you know, no insulting, no cursing, anything they want to talk about today. We are here.
Yeah, so I like that because you didn't talk anything yet because if you
I don't want people to follow me in what I like.
Thank you.
What's on my mind?
Yeah, I like
that. What's on their mind today? Whether the policy, their business,
thank you.
Even the wedding business, they want married. If they say maybe won't follow their girlfriend, I want to hear it. But they won't get 1 year. I want to know insult.
They wouldn't wait But anyway, keep your calls coming up for those of you that have been following us for a very long time. You know about SKTV. We're here to inform, educate, and also entertain. So you can place in your calls and tell us exactly what's on your mind, what you want to say. Maybe some of the things that are happening. Maybe in the security or something that's really burning you.
I don't want to open a line in America here. Somebody not start calling already.
Yeah, so
I want to open the line first in Liberia, so that way we can do the diaspora later.
All right, so 0770-203125, 0770-203125, and tell us exactly what's on your mind. Maybe you want opposition unity, maybe you're saying that you want to say, maybe you're campaigning, maybe somewhere something is happening, you've noticed something serious is on your mind. Call us now and tell us exactly what's on your mind, how you want this entire election process to go about, because the exhibition exercise is still on and the candidate nomination process is also on. So if you call in, maybe you want to say one or two things.
They want to discuss.
Today is Friday, June 16th, 2023.
What is that? What kind of thing on this here? Yeah, so somebody said, you can't tell me what I want, why I should talk about. If you want to talk about it, you call in. Or you come on the screen, you come here. Anything you want to talk about, so long you're not insulting anybody, we don't care. So long you're not attacking anybody personally, we don't care. So you can come here and talk about it. If you want a link, send me a message. Say, send me the link. I was saying the link, you have the right to come here and talk. Until we can open a line in the diaspora, nobody can call me from the diaspora. We stay in Liberia.
So 0770-203125 again, please in your call.
They let for me to talk. That's why they're not calling. They want me to talk for it so they can follow me. But if nobody, nothing on their mind there in Liberia, then I'll come open the line for the diaspora people. What do you think? Maybe?
Yes, I'm getting so you can.
If you're not getting any call, today I'm not going to be the first to say what's on my mind. I want people to say.
Because by the time you talk, all of that is like all the people that can be calling back and forth here and there for other people. Now call in, and this is by the time that you call in and tell us exactly what's on your mind. So Sekou, if they're not ready to call you, then you can talk what on your mind, or maybe you can start picking calls from that side.
Yeah, so first, uh,
All right, so call they start calling. All right, let's say so let me just get to the line, pick my first caller. Good evening.
Yeah, go here in
Hey, my brother Charlie, how you doing?
Yeah, this is John Marvolo. This is not
Oh,
Charlie. This is John Marvolo.
John Maivodo, thank you so much, Chief. Everything. Go ahead.
from where you
my
calling?
brother, I'm okay. I want to say bravo to your.
Where you joining us from? John Maivodo, where you joining us from?
I'm joining from Lower Makibi County District 1.
Okay, go ahead, Chief. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I want to say bravo to Sekou the evening from Liberia. What on my mind, the way Sekou sometimes he present the comic case. I want to tell him that sometimes he are shouting coming into the legs, not to get enough follow up, because the way he present the issue, he leave the main issue and attacking Mr. Parker. Mr. Parker cannot be the topic of the day. Every time he come on the show, he attack Mr. Parker. He should be preaching that the way Liberia now is a sinking vessel. We need a rescue team to come and rescue Liberia. Liberia now has tried to turn into the drug trafficking. People are
1 minute, 1 minute. You get 1 minute. I'll come in before. I don't want to cut it off to tell another call before you say I cut it off, please. You already said, yeah, you say you not like the way they make sometimes talk, right? Thank you. So I think what on your mind. Today's caller, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, go ahead, Chief. Yeah, go ahead. Your name and from where you join us.
Okay, my name is Kenneth Ekoro and I call you from the SD Bobo.
That person is very low.
I'm from Riverside. I just came to spend a few time.
Okay, from Riverside County. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, I really admire the show. I admire Sekou when it comes to actually debunking and trying to disabuse the minds of we Liberians about drug policy, nepotism, sectionalism, and preaching hate messages, especially coming from statements, of this country. So this is one of the things I really want to employ. I followed the show from Riverside. I entered Monrovia 2 days ago. I continued to follow the show.
That's great.
One of the things I really admire of the show is not because it's not about partisanship. It's about nationalistic and speaking truth to power. All right. Since all of the derogatory statement, these sectional politics or drug policy activities coming from a state, from the camp of some political parties, it is incumbent upon their leader to actually come out and distance themselves and even lash at their partisans for making such a statement.
All right. All right, we have about 2 more minutes to go for our news break, news bulletin. So please, the call will be our loud call for the day. Sorry for the time, but we'll come back after our news bulletin. We're going to take more calls. Go ahead. Go ahead, Chief, from Grand Bassa County. Go ahead. What's on your mind?
Yeah, no, it's in my mind when you're not buying the green party and Google can you can there. I told you that platform got a program look at party, then look at it country. You got put a country for that to the look at. When I buy the green party, then nothing Google can you country. Around my mouth.
All right, thank you so much. So no time, folks. We have about a minute to go for our news bulletin. So please, yeah. So Sekou, just listen, and but I feel after the news break, and then you go. Someone is saying that someone is in fact telling you that the way you talk. I hope they get a question, or maybe you
let me respond to them quickly. The person that said they don't like the way I can go about issue, I can leave the issue and talk about tribalism. That some people that I was calling yesterday, they were telling me to stop talking about tribalism. I hear you, and but we'll talk about anything that that matter to Liberian people. I know there'll be certain people that don't like it. And the guy who called also said from Riverside, been following up from Riverside, but he's now in Montserrat. I want to say thank you to him for following SKTV. We have a lot of people following us across the country, everywhere. So we appreciate that.
So, Sekou, I think you got to be with our people while we carry the news bulletin. How you see it? Or you want to join us for the local news?
Let me hear the local news sounding first. Let me hear the headline first. I will be on here. We'll be on here. If the headline is kind of intriguing, you know, or the people listen to it. If the headline is not all that, then I will stay on here. I start telling people what's on my mind.
All right.
I'm about to read some of the messages that, especially from that theater says something. I want to read it. Yeah, so Melbourne. We are not hearing anything. I don't know if you guys are on.
$50 million urban resilience project and the Monroeville Integrated Development Project in Painesville City. A church in Painesville has alarmed over continued threats on the lives of its officials following the recent attack on the wife of the pastor, which nearly left her hand cut off by some disadvantaged youths. The ruling Coalition for Democratic Change has announced its primary committee ahead of the October 10 elections. In away from Liberia, the BBC says up to 500 people are still missing from a part migrant boat that sank off Greece, the UN Refugee Agency says. Those were the headlines, not the news in detail. The government of Liberia on Friday launched a $50 million urban resilience project and the Monroeville Integrated Development Project in Painesville City. The two projects will be financed by the World Bank and the French Development Agency and implemented.
I don't know. I did not hear the headline, so I will ask. You guys want us to continue with the local news, or you want us to continue with the show? Because I did not hear the headline. So Seattle, that cash app what you supposed to send. If you're not sending it today, I'll call Steve on you. So somebody let me know, man. What you guys want? Continue with the show or go back to the radio? I just waiting for a few people to say something. I already got three people say the show. Continue with the show. 1, 2, 3, 4. People say we should continue with the show because I did not hear the headline because we were not hearing anything from the radio. And a lot of people are joining us, and people want to hear something. Okay, so let's go to the show. And me, I always go with the people. Anything the majority say, that's what I do. That's what I can do. So I have something on my mind. You know, for the past few days, we have been talking about tribalism, discrimination in our country, and the effect of those things on our country. You know, the people who's also been preaching hate against Islam, we have received some information, some video, wherein some of the leaders are preaching hate against Islam. But we're not going to release it today. We also have some information about some of the people that participated in the war, but they let to go unnoticed. We'll talk about that too, but not today. What I can tell you, Liberia is a country for everybody, for all Liberians. So the tribalism thing, we'll talk about it another day, but I'm not going to continue with that today. If you look at my personal page, I receive calls from some elderly people well, something just happened. If you are watching SKTV, something just happened. Something just happened. We want to say, if you are watching on, we will just inform by hold on. Something just happened because I just got informed that we lost connection with Facebook. Oh, let me see. Let me make sure we are good. Okay. I think we should. We think we're good. Are you guys watching on Facebook? If you are watching on Facebook, please say yes. Because the software just informed me that we have lost connection with Facebook. Okay. Sarah say yes, Facebook. Okay. Yeah. So if you're also on WhatsApp, on YouTube, please say yes, YouTube. Because I was just I saw a message pop up on my screen. The software is informing me that we have lost connection with Facebook, like what happened the last time. Hopefully that's not the case. So if you're watching us, please just say yes, so I will know. I think a few people are saying yes on Facebook, so that means we should be good to go. So yes, we have something going on within the opposition. Specifically, this is not about Joseph Nyaman Poaka as a person. It's also about him. But this time around, what's on my mind is not about tribalism today. What's on my mind is the confusion, the fighting that is in the Unity Party currently, especially with the Ure family, the Henry Costa versus the UP guys. You know, in life, as a Muslim, our belief and my belief, according to the teaching of Islam, that the person that cannot appreciate or that's not grateful, the person, human being that is not grateful to his or her fellow human being, they can be grateful to God. And the person who is not grateful for little thing, they won't be grateful for big thing. That is to say, regardless of what, we should recognize people for what they do. We should recognize people's contribution to us, whether we are, whether on an individual level or we are institution. Regardless, people should have some level of gratitude for each other. But when you are an ingrate, you become a liar. Because if you want to be ungrateful, you got to deny everything that somebody have done for you. Because you don't want to be seen as an ungrateful person. You always want to protect yourself by lying, to deny everything somebody have done for you. It is an act of ungratefulness. We all know the ungratefulness of the Unity Party started with the CPP. Before the CPP was founded, Unity Party was dead. Unity Party was dead. Unity Party was engulfed in high level of infighting among themselves, to the extent where women paid them, more Ali them, they were disrespecting the former the former president, who actually led the Unity Party to the presidency. Yes, Unity Party was created and funded by Edward Bien Kessely, who is also a Madingo man from Lofa County. But Unity Party became a big party and sent to the position of leadership, the presidency, under Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. It was Ellen Johnson Sirleaf that brought Joseph Nima Boakai to make him vice president. She brought Joseph Nima Boakai to prominence. So, hold on, let me respond to this text message. I got to respond to this message. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Joseph Nima Boakai was not grateful to Ellen. They disrespected her. They went to the extent of kicking her out of the party. Kicking her out of the party. That was the beginning of the end of the Unity Party as we know it. And then they were in that fighting. Nothing was going on. Everybody kind of ostracized the Unity Party. Unity Party was nothing. But then the idea of the collaboration came. When the idea was in the air, people talking about it, but it was nothing. We tried. We put pressure. It looks like Mayborn is back. Mayborn, are we back? Okay. So, Unity Party was nowhere to be found. Because of the CPP, the creation of the CPP, Unity Party started gaining her relevance again. But when Unity Party started regaining her relevance, they felt entitled. Because Unity Party went for the second round in 2017, and the collaboration were parties that were behind the Unity Party people thought they were entitled to be the leader of the opposition, because they feel like they were the bigger party, because they feel like they are the former ruling party. Now, their head got bigger, their ambition grows, and they felt entitled, forgetting about how they were rejuvenated somehow, because they were nowhere to be found. They were nothing, because they were fighting among themselves every day. And Joseph Boakai were nowhere to be found either. To the extent where Unity Party USA and Canada was nothing, zero. But with the formation of CPP gave life to Unity Party. And we all saw how Unity Party left the CPP. That was also an act of ungratefulness. They were not grateful to the CPP. They left the CPP because of the same greed and an act of ungratefulness. Unity Party left the CPP. And not only leaving the CPP, but try to destroy the CPP on their way out. In Liberia, we say monkey will not lead their, a black hand behind. Ungratefulness is not good. So they did that. But then gave it to Costa or take it from him. After they left, a lot of people thought Boakai was done, because the only thing that gave you relevant was the CPP. So leaving the CPP in the manner in which they did, in fact, they became government collaborators. The same government here. They became government collaborators. It was Costa that launched attack on everybody, thereby promoting Joseph Nyeama Boakai, that he believed in 2017 was a dead man walking. He came back again and said, Joseph Boakai is the man. Joseph Boakai is the best man. Joseph Boakai will get sympathy vote. Joseph Boakai will get this. Joseph Boakai will get that. It was Costa. It was Benin Ayure during the term of the CPP. Benin Ayure, who was serving as the founding chairman of the CPP. Benin Ayure went on radio and said Bernard Yure went on radio and said he believed Bouakai is the right person. He's the most educated, according to Bernard Yure. He's the most experienced, and he's the older person. Bernard Yure said that. Even though as a chairman, even though the CPP was meant to go through processes, Bernard Yure crossed in front of all those processes and said that he believed Bouakai was the right person. Whatever motive Bernard Yure had, but Bernard Yure was there sponsoring, spending money, using his son Costa and using his daughter Tilia Yure to promote Joseph Nyeman Bouakai. That's why you listen to Bernard Yure saying on the Costa show that given what they have put into Bouakai and the Unity Party, that they deserve a seat. In fact, they deserve a front row seat at the table for Bouakai to decide who to be his vice president. That did not come from the sky. Bernard Yure knew exactly what they have done, what they did for Joseph Nyeman Bouakai. They actually reawakened the presidential spirit, the ambition to be president in Joseph Bouakai was actually, by Costa, Yure, and Tilia Yure. Now today, the same Costa and Yure that helped Joseph Nyeman Bouakai to show his ungratefulness to the CPP, now Bouakai started to do the same ungratefulness to them in the UP. Because it's not just Bouakai alone. In fact, Yombli Kanga Lawrence, they took advantage of her, using her as the leader of the CPP to destroy the CPP. That infamous press conference that she had, that Cummings fingered the document, that Cummings must just apologize. The same ungratefulness went back to bite Nyombli as well. Costa and Yure used Nyombli and Joseph Bouakai to destroy the CPP. Joseph Bouakai ungratefully left the CPP. He said, we have come to agreement that everybody should go part way. Joseph Bouakai did that. That was being ungrateful. But again, somebody will say one good thing deserves another. Say steal from steal, make God life. We always say those things in Liberia. Steal from steal makes God life. Joseph Bouakai was ungrateful. He was used by those guys to do ungratefulness to CPP that resurrected the Unity Party. Unity Party was dead after the election. Everybody started going helter-skelter. As a matter of fact, Women Pay, that is now in the vanguard of Bouakai campaign today. Women Pay, let me remind you guys, Women Pay is a friend. But Women Pay was kicked out of the Unity Party for a reason. We got to remind the Liberian people today of that reason. Women Pay was kicked out of the Unity Party for compromising the protest. Women Pay receive money, big money, from the CDC government. They gave him, because they wanted somebody to go and undermine the protest. They were going all around. They gave money to a lot of people. Thomas Fowler had the money in the bag, in the pickup, from one person to another. As a matter of fact, when I asked DeLon here on this platform, we heard that the June 7 protest was compromised. People took money. Dillon said, I heard it and I felt it. Dillon admitted it was true. He heard it and he felt it. So, Wilmer Payne was one of those people who received that money. As a matter of fact, we came on SKTV when Jefferson Koji went to deliver the lie because they gave the man half of the money, or even more than half of the money, actually. And then they promised if Wilmer Payne can go and do a press conference to denounce the protest, that they were giving the balance money. Wilmer Payne went to tell you how some of these people, they think their crooked behavior, they will do it and we'll forget about it. One thing about SKTV, we've been very consistent. From the time we started this platform, we've been very consistent. We follow people, everything you do, we will call you out. Wilmer Payne went and did that press conference because he received the first money, but they will ask you to do a press conference to undermine the protest. Talking about the second protest. So, and they say if you go ahead and do that press conference, they will give him the balance money. And what happened at that time, Mo Ali, Costa, Darrell Dillon, they were on the other side, cutting their own, getting their own cut. But they didn't know that the government was going beyond then as leaders of the COP to make deal with other people. They didn't even know that they behind Yeka Koloba, they were getting the money. The same government people were still reaching out to Yeka Koloba because they knew Yeka Koloba was the main brain to make that protest to happen. So guess what? Wilmer Payne went and took the money, and Wilmer Payne went and executed exactly what he promised the government. Wilmer Payne went and did that press conference to undermine the protest, the December 30th protest. Because Wilmer Payne knew the government people, what they used to do, they went to Yeka Koloba. They say, hey. And the person that were in the vanguard of this was Thomas Fala. And why is he? The guy who JMB something now. Jeremiah Kun. Jeremiah Kun and Thomas Fala were the one because he was supporting the government that time. Jeremiah Kun and Thomas Fala were the one that were going around begging people to undermine the protests because it was against the government. So government people they will go to you, they will tell you, say, Amen, your men have been taking their own work. And the amount that time that we were told that was given to Costa, Mo Ali, and Dillon was $200,000. $200,000. As a matter of fact, I was aware of the fact that Costa was afraid how to even transfer some of the money here in America. So they had the money kept there because the U.S. government were paying attention to the money laundering and money movement. So this guy went to Yeka Koloba, telling Yeka Koloba, say, you may have finished getting their share. As a matter of fact, when you see the relationship between the current Justice Minister and Darrell Dillon, there where it came from. Because Dillon was afraid they can't get money directly from CDC people then, especially Samuel Twe or Thomas Fala. So they got the Justice Minister involved. If you can remember, when Dillon told you that when Costa came, that time they said they're going to arrest Costa, they're going to do that. When Costa came, when Dillon said he was on the phone with the Justice Minister from the airport all the way to protect Costa because Justice Minister was in the know of what's going on. The Justice Minister too, the Justice Minister too liaised with this guy who was then ECOWAS representative there in Liberia. They went to the man and said, this is about peace. If you sit down here, this thing happen, our country will be destroyed. Our government will go down. It will be unrest in the country. So we got to use you. That's why the late night conversation they had in the at 11 hours before they say they cancel that protest. You hear Costa say, you know, the ECOWAS people call us and they call the embassy. The embassy people call us. They want us to start because why? Money. It was money business. So in short, at that time too, Benny and Yure then have had a plan that when the protests take a real stand, that they were going to overthrow the government. Yeah. They had a meeting in Eurofund. And the government had somebody plenty among them there in that place. As a matter of fact, the people took the picture of the bulletproof jeep that they had there, that they took, that they were going to use to come to the executive mansion. Who they wanted to be president, that was the problem they must have. When I came on SKTV, I say, "What you say the president must step down." We have no idea what's going on. Who's going to take over? What are the plan? What are the plan B or C? If until I was informed about what you people are trying to do, I don't want to be a part of it. I was attacked. I was insulted, and me and most of them fell apart because I told them, say, I will never support a protest to say President Moncanda. I want the president to be replaced, at the ballot box. But to say I'm going to support President Moncanda, who's going to be the president? Joao Howard Taylor or Bernard Yure or Costa? They couldn't answer the question. So, but we did. They failed to know that we were aware of everything going on. And what I'm saying right now, especially with the issue of the plane coup, the meeting that they had in Eurofund, the guns they had there, the bulletproof vehicle they had there, they know it's true. I don't want to call sending people knee right now, but because when they want to call their knee right now, the Senate will be like crazy. The Senate will go crazy, trust me. Many of them were aware of it. As a matter of fact, amen. Let me forget what that part. Because when I start that one, some people will be fired today from the defense, Ministry of National Defense. If you are called some of the things they did, some of the things they were doing, before those, as a matter of fact, what the people did, they showed those proof to the embassy. Yeah, they say make an or some of the things I will not talk about. I will just, skip some. But what I'm trying to say in short, these guys are noted for betrayal. They're doing it to each other, but betrayal is betrayal. Betrayal is not good. Ungratefulness is not good. They went through a lot. When you see that DeLong, let me tell you something. With everything going on, if DeLong dared to move from behind Costa and do something else, he'll be disgraced. I can tell you. DeLong will never go against Costa. Even if it come to, opposing him publicly and begging him behind the scene, go lick his feet behind the scene, he will do that. But DeLong will never go against Costa. As a matter of fact, to the extent, what kind of disclaimer? I know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you something. Let me tell some of you today. Some of the things we can talk about. Not only that I listen to them, some of the conversation live, but I recorded some of them too. I don't record personal conversation with people. But anything that got to do with government or criminal behavior, if somebody trying to give me that information, I will ask you, you want me to record it? If you say yeah, I'll record it, just to be on record. So don't scare me. No disclaimer here. Things I'm saying now are facts. And they know it. They compromise that They went behind, they moved from behind each other. To bend that Euro, they think it was going to go on. Amen. Let me now call some people name, man. Because some people are working in higher position in the government, they were part of it, and I know it. Some people even travel to neighboring countries. I don't want to call. Some people travel all the way to Nigeria just to get money. To get ready for the interim government. When we call their name today, they will be that go government with Chakla. Because they know that's true. In fact, we got text messages from WhatsApp to the effect. So you have to be careful, man. Nobody to tell me, say, disclaimer. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I've been doing this thing for a long time. I know exactly what I'm talking about. So what I'm trying to say in short, the act of betrayal is not strange. But these people, they went through a lot for Joseph Boakai, for the Unity Party. Mo Ali, Costa, Dillon, they were best buddies. Buddy. As a matter of fact, do you remember when Mo Ali said he and Akalagwe, the family, he can talk to them anytime, he can do whatever he wants to do with them, he can defend them anytime? Okay. You remember when Costa said that Mo Ali right to do anything he wants to do with the government? When Costa say nobody should put more in a radio business, whatever he wants to do, that business. A lot happened. Do you know that protest that was postponed? The state told their followers that the protest will go on. But the day of the protest, they were told, okay, they told the government people, even after taking the money, okay, you know what happened? We're going to have the protest because there's no way we can tell our people to stop the protest. We'll postpone it and the protest will happen. But we're not going to stay there as promised. Because they promised the people that are going to stay there for days until President Weah adhere to their demands. So when they went to that protest ground near the executive mansion, when they cut out whole place, they were the one that told the government people, say, Yeke got going in his car. These people. That's how ungrateful they are. In fact, they agree with the government that we're not going to stay here for a long time. We will be here until when it's getting dark, we'll tell people to leave. Or you can come and dislodge everybody. That's how the government people came. When they came with the hot water and they wasted on the people, Costa was aware, Dillon was aware, Mo Ali was aware. Yes, I'm telling you, they were aware that the people were going to come and dislodge the people. That's why, right before the people came without water, people, they were cooking there already. They were cooking in front of it because they were made to believe that they're going to stay there until the next day, until 3 days. The protesters, that's what they knew. They didn't know that the people who were leading them were betrayers. Before they even left, before the government people came there, they called Yeke. Some of the police people who Yeke work with for a long time, they called Yeke, they told Yeke, hey, these people over there, we're going to come dislodge them. Before they came there, Costa left. Before they came there, Dillon left. That's why when the people came to brutalize the people, when they came to waste hot water on the people, none of them were around. But Yeke was stayed there. In fact, when Yeke told them he's not going nowhere, they informed the government people, say Yeke got going in his car. Amen. These people. We know a lot of things. But sometimes we keep some of these things for the right time to talk about it. The betrayer. They betray the people that follow them. The people they're cooking, thinking say they're going to be there for 2-3 days. But they are already taking the money, but they told the people, say, but there's no way we can tell the people to go home. So all we can do, we'll come here, we'll pretend that we are here to protest, but when it's getting dark, so when they were coming, they informed them. All of them gave it. Why is it that none of them were affected? Why did none of them? Yeke Koluba was the one that was also informed, but they didn't tell Yeke Koluba. It was somebody among the police people that called Yeke Koluba and said, the people, they already feeling cause something. And they made an agree that to the government, with the government, that they will leave. Check in the next 10-15 minutes, you will not see the law, you will not see Yeke Koluba.
And that day, Seku, that day, our own ground also at that protest ground, when you're correct on what you are saying. Yeah. Go ahead anyway.
So they left before people came. So when they started wasting hot water on the Liberian people, on the common people, they didn't know they were betrayed. They don't like it. Right now, someone come here with a fake account saying we're lying because they don't want me to say the truth. But I don't care what they say. But it's just the truth. When you see every time, you know, Yeke had the feeling that something was going on. But the CDC people then that were negotiating, they themselves told Yeke exactly what happened. See, Yeke didn't tell me. The CDC people told me. Oh, Seku, the people then you supporting the protest, the people then, they're all compromised. And they send me some facts to prove it. Yes. So in short, the reason why, you know, somebody say, you know, why? But why is it that CDC got to on the men? They can say no. CDC doesn't want to admit that they too, they were engaged in corruption. They make it look like, you know, this is something, this is a gentleman. In fact, Dillon didn't trust them. Dillon didn't trust them at all. He didn't trust Thomas Fala. He didn't trust, what's his guy's name? Samuel Toy. So it was Musa Ding who went through the guy, the so-called ECOWAS representative. You know, that guy was working with the government. That guy was working with the government. We are government for money, that Nigerian guy. So everything that happened was compromised because of money. Also, that's also, again, a betrayal. Mabon, in the Liberian, let me say this. All the things that happened, you know why Costa can't stomach what really happened to him? Because he trusted the Lord so much. We told you on this platform, when Boakai made a deal with Jeremiah Kun, Costa, Yombli Kanga Lawrence, Henry Costa, and other people, they met. They had a meeting. You saw some of them posting, it was a great meeting. It was a great meeting. They had a meeting that we all been working together for Jose Nima Boakai. So guess what happened? None of us should attend that program. As a matter of fact, Jose Boakai betrayed us. So let's stick together. Wheresoever we're going to go, will go there together. And I just told you, say, Steve from Steve, make God laugh. Okay.
Indeed.
Okay. Guess what?
What?
Yombly and Dillon too betray Costa
Oh,
after Costa go to America. Yes.
wow.
Maybe Costa will say it. Yombly and betray and Dillon too betray Costa because they all had agreed that they will not join Joseph Boakai or participate in anything with Joseph Boakai. But Dillon being Dillon influenced Yombly. The agreement they had with Costa, Dillon broke it. Because Jeremiah Kun met him and took care of him. So, what's on my mind is that betrayal in Liberian politics is real. Yes. My sister Ellen is asking. Yes, because they all agree that they shouldn't support Joseph Boakai because they felt betrayal. Because the first meeting they had, they told Joseph Boakai, because Joseph Boakai wanted to announce Jeremiah Kun earlier. They had a meeting, they told him no, it shouldn't happen. We reported that here.
Mm-hmm.
We reported that here that Jeremiah, that the man have already made up his mind after when Costa was betrayed. He called Yombly and told Yombly, it's not going to be you. Costa, Dillon, and Yombly, then they had a meeting. They say they should not support Boakai. Boakai is a betrayer. But then when Costa traveled to here, when Dillon and like Stanton talk about they're not going nowhere, Dillon already part of it. Dillon now the one that compromised the whole thing. In fact, do you know that that Tiawan Gonglo going there to meet was also the same part of the same discussion that they felt that we can't go with CPP, we can't go with Alexander Cummings. Who should go with? Tiawan Gonglo Nimki in the picture. They encouraged Tiawan Gonglo to go have meeting with Yombly in Buchanan. Ego. Tiawan Gonglo to feel betrayal.
Wow.
I'm telling you. Tiawan Gonglo to betrayal. So when Tiawan Gonglo went to meet with Yombly, you were also made to believe that they could go with him. You heard about Tiawan Gonglo and Costa been talking lately, maybe Costa going to be Tiawan. That thing, it didn't start today, it started that time, including Yombly and Dillon. But they betray both Tiawan Gonglo and Aaron Costa. So if anything is going to work with Tiawan and Costa, it started that time when Tiawan was back in Liberia. Costa is back in Liberia now, right?
Indeed, he's here.
Okay. The people, Dillon made Costa and Tiawan believe that they will probably go with Tiawan. Then the same Dillon now telling people that Cummings should continue to talk to Yombly. And Dillon was in that meeting too. With Yombly in Buchanan. Right after the meeting, Dillon, the one that called Sheldon Witherspoon and explained to him everything that happened, telling Witherspoon that Cummings went and lied down on his knee, begging Yombly Kangalon to be something. Ego. What a country, what a people, man.
So
that's the man now that telling the world that he can single-handedly make Boakai president. Dillon is a shady character. Dillon, I'm saying it. Dillon is a shady character. He's a betrayer. He's pompous. He's thin-skinned. And he is a betrayer. And let me tell you this. I'll conclude this.
because I want to ask you that, because there are a lot of blame and shift on how CPP, the RAS and form or CPP or the former CPP before. So all the kind of a revelation that you are giving,
all the things that happen.
Okay.
Let me tell you something, all the things that happen when it comes to destroying the CPP. Dillon orchestrated everything. Darius Dillon. He the one brought the idea that Yombly should be vice president. That's the easiest way for Unity Party, for Liberty Party to get to the presidency, because Joseph Boakai is sick. So when they support Joseph Boakai, it will be easier for the Liberty Party to go to the presidency. Dillon orchestrated that. It's fact. Dillon orchestrated the fact that the Liberty Party, when you see that they never have peace at all, because he promised that they own the Liberty Party. He promised Joseph Boakai that they will get the Liberty. And when you see Joseph Boakai to betray them, Joseph Boakai feel like, okay, you promised me that you get the Liberty Party. You went to court 3 times. Liberty Party had a meeting, the executive committee going against you. You only 2 of you left. And your family people and people that are supporting you. So Joseph Boakai has serious problem with that, because Joseph Boakai didn't get what they told him, what Dillon told him what they will get. In fact, Dillon traveled all the way to America here. He met people here. They said people are petitioning him to be vice president of Joseph Boakai. He said, no, let it be Yombly. So even some of the people there that come to be there, $1, $5 here and there, to the point and say, the Liberty Party going to the presidency through Boakai. All the attack on commies by Costa, it was orchestrated by Costa and Dillon. Dillon was part of it. You saw Dillon funny excuse that commies said people then who took the $30,000, it was corruption. He took offense to that. Okay. Dillon had already made up his mind, and we know it. So Darius Dillon is a serious problem for Liberia in Liberian politics, because honesty matters, truthfulness matters, loyalty matters, and people who will suffer for you, who will do everything for you, it also matters. But you know what? I will have a special day to talk about Darius Dillon and some of the dealings that we know.
Yes, and secondly, you have to better or talk more about the entire thing about the CPP, the RAS4 of the former CPP. Because all the things that you're talking about today, there are a lot of Liberians out there that are getting to know now as to what really went wrong between the guys who are like quote unquote, who are the
okay, let me tell you what's for the whole thing. Why Dillon was using, he felt like, okay, they can use Costa to destroy Kumis. He didn't know that Benina Ure then too had ambition for the vice presidency. You saw it towards the end. When Dillon got to know that Costa and the Ure then got ambition, the relationship between Yombly there and Costa then became sour. You saw that, right? That's when Costa and his father started attacking Yombly. Even Ure attacked Dillon, saying that people can go and create talk show or campaign to be vice president without make you qualified to be vice president. Ben and Ure were talking to Dillon when you talk about that creating talk show, that thing what they call, uploader or reloader thing what they have. Yeah. So that was something that Benin and Ure then were angry. They felt betrayal. Also, everything we're doing, we thought we were fighting commies for us to decide who to be the vice president, not knowing that those got into they have ambition. They want Yombly to be. In fact, they told Boakai, Costa then and Ure then told Boakai, if you make Yombly the vice presidential pick, you will be in court till the rest of the year until after the election, because Musa Belete will take her to court. As a matter of fact, Young got no party. And we at the ALP, we have our full party, no confusion, we're in full control.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to take you will take fragmented party, and they will go to court, and you're going to end the election in court. That was one of the contributing factors. Even though Bouakai took Kun for greediness for money, but that was also one of the excuses that Bouakai people they used everywhere. Bouakai told the people, "Oh, I can't take Nyomli because the people in court, the people that are divided, and when I make all something, as if to say somebody got to be a part of a party before they can be VP. No, you have the right under the Liberian Constitution to take anybody, but because Costa and Yuri told him that one, he take that one as an excuse. And Costa, the people who opposed that vehemently was the key player there in the UP, like the Mo Ali, all the other young guys who felt, that Costa does not deserve it. They feel jealous. They feel like, well, wait now, Costa not part of our party. How can Costa come and like us, Costa can be vice president? That's not possible. In fact, they told the man, say, but you already don't want.
Even Costa overshadow a lot of them.
Exactly. Yeah. So they feel like Costa will overshadow them. Costa will control because all the time Bouakai came here, Costa was taking care of Bouakai. That's a fact. We also saw him flying all over the place. In fact, they even told Bouakai that, boy, Papa, you already said that the reason why Komis can be vice president, you don't want to bring the Congo people back to power. If you make Costa vice president, Benina Yure, Costa claim to be Congo man. Benina Yure will control Costa, then the Congo people will automatically come back to power. Those are guys that are true. So Costa will take a boy. So, betrayal in Liberia is real. I know we have only 3 minutes on the radio in Liberia.
Seriously, and the conversation, actually, I really hope and pray that tomorrow we will to bring up the,
we have some
because the fear about it, what I really admire in the conversation is that our poor people that turn up that day, poor Liberians that turn up that day in the name of protesting for change, in the name of, in fact, they want to change and so on, to see themselves being used by this.
Okay, let me say this to you. You know why Yeke didn't leave?
No.
Because people were angry for the fact that they postponed.
Yes, the protest.
And some of the people too, who knew, for example, Dillon and Mo Ali, given the fact that they know about the money thing, they didn't want really to take the risk to call the people and to come. They were not sure of anything. That's why Costa were going around begging people to come. Nobody was coming.
All right, so second, we gotta go.
Hold on. Yeah. 1 minute to complete what I'm saying. A lot of people hear it. Costa now called Yeke. But man, if you don't come here, the people will not come outside. That's how Yeke tried to put the troop together from the Oro.
Blinded to blinded or not to himself.
Not knowing why he was walking into. But they informed him, but Yeke didn't believe it for a minute. But now during the protest, when the people were cooking, drinking, doing everything, dancing, when a police officer called Yeke and they say, Yeke, we told you this thing, they may are so out. If you don't move, we're going to move on the people then. Check around you in the next 10-15 minutes. If you see Dillon and Mo Ali.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you, the news guy.
I see if anybody want to follow us, let it go on Facebook or YouTube.
Yes, indeed. So those of you, yeah.
So that's when the people started moving on the protest. The poor people, man. Dillon then left the people in cold. They left the people there. They were brutalized. They were attacked. Hot water was wasted on them. Some of them got injured. Some of them lost their stuff. And then the same people, because Yeka is not leaving, they tell the police people, say, Yeka get going Yeka. Do you know When the men went to seize Yeke, there were a lot of cars there. Why is it that they never went for another car? Why is it they never went for another car? They went strictly to take Yeke car, and they never touched the car. They took the car all the way to Central. If Yeke knew that they were going to go for a car, he was going to remove his car. But some of the same people betray Yeke. They who call Yeke to go there. They told the people that say Yeke got gone his car. That they know about it. This country. Liberia. You know, sometimes we don't want to talk. Sometimes we don't like to talk. But there are some things we got to talk in. Today, I don't want to be here for a long time. But a few things I want to say before I leave. Dillon is now who he pretends to be. Dillon does not have the support that he thinks he has. No. A lot of people that supported Dillon, starting from the diaspora, majority of the people who supported Dillon financially, morally, they will never support him again because they know now who Dillon is. Most of them feel that Dillon is arrogant, he's thin-skinned, he's vindictive. Almost he blocked everybody that voted for him and criticized him later. Even George Lobo, that was the spokesperson for his campaign, after the very first election, he blocked him. I, the one who intervened, told him you can't do this, no matter what happened. Not everybody that supports you, they're going to agree with you on everything. There are so many others from Europe that have called me, called other people complaining from Australia that Dillon is an ingrate. Especially a lot of people got disappointed because Dillon got elected because people feel like he will be the clean man, that he will not take bribery, that he will not take some money from the government. When he started receiving the $30,000, when he said you're going to give his 5,000 of his salary or half his salary to the people, then when he decided to be the one to use the money the way he wants to use it, but saying that I'm not the one eating it, people felt betrayal. When he started defending lies, today he will say, I made my mom shame. The other day he will say, I made my papa shame. Defending lies, people got disappointed. So if history was to repeat itself right now, there are a lot of people that supported Dillon, they will never support him again. They will never even listen to him. Go and listen, go and watch Dillon. Back then when Dillon comes on Facebook, Dillon will have 1,000, 2,000, 1,500 people before even 10 minutes or 20 minutes on his show. But now Dillon can spend 2 hours struggling to get 600 people to watch him because people have given up on him. It's just a fact. I don't pay attention to people viewership and stuff like that, but when you are popular and your popularity is going down, we can know it. He knows it. He understood that, yes, indeed, I am going down. But he still want to make Baka people believe that Dillon can deliver Monserrado. Come on now. Dillon cannot even deliver Monserrado for himself today if there was election today. People don't trust Dillon anymore. People don't follow him anymore. People don't believe what he says. It's just the fact. The fact that you are involved in lying every time. The fact that you will do anything. Amen. When this temptation God came up and said, Costa not going anywhere. Yombly not going anywhere. Even though they feel betrayed, even though they feel insulted. They're not going anywhere. The long part is part of it. What else do you want to hear? And the day Jeremiah Kun told the world that I was at Dillon house from 11 o'clock to 5 p.m. today, it was the next day. Normally them plan to endorse. You know, in all these, I've said before, and I maintain, Yombly is a victim. Yombly is controlled and managed by Darius Dillon. And we are controlled and managed by somebody who is unscrupulous, who is a shady character. Definitely, you will screw up. Yombly trust Dillon. When you ask Yombly who you trust, who you talk to before you make major decision, she will say Dillon. I don't fault her for that. Everybody gets somebody they trust. Everybody gets somebody they believe. But if that person is not a good person, then that will impact you as a human being. It will impact your decision making. It will impact everything you do. It will affect you. Yombly was at the verge of agreeing to be the VP for Cummins when she was approached. A lot of people around her agreed, was supporting her to go as vice president to Cummins. But because Dillon had rushed to take something from Jeremiah Kune, there's no way Yombly could accept to be vice president because Dillon could not. There's no way Dillon could accept it. And Yombly is nothing without Dillon. In fact, the trust Yombly get in Dillon is the fact that the thing that Dillon get Monserrato. Oh yeah, you know, even when Dillon go on the street, everybody follow him. Dillon go to the talk shows, everybody follow him. That was before. Now it's different. And in fact, moving forward, like we have done with CDC, we will unmask all the shady characters, regardless of where you are. Your opposition, your government, if you are a shady character, if you don't like the country, you only like yourself. If you're doing everything for your own benefit, but not the benefit of Liberia, we will unmask you. We will expose you. We will talk about every bad behavior that will hurt the country. We're not going to jump into your personal stuff. No, we don't do that at SKTV. We don't believe in that. We don't believe in that. But the fact that Dillon can have an agreement with Costa, say we're not supposed to Joseph Boakai. In fact, we'll not go to the program. After when Costa left Liberia, giving excuse why you decided to support Joseph Boakai. Dillon, for the fact that to tell you that Dillon can be trusted. Prince Johnson complained that Dillon was the one that was bullying him every day in the Senate. Every time he sees him, he says, walk on code, walk on code, walk on code. In fact, he went on record to insult Darius Dillon. Now, isn't it amusing to you to see Dillon and Prince Johnson on the same team? You think about this. Can you still trust Dillon, who was a champion of War Crime Court? who was every day bullying Prince Johnson. He said, the man was messaging me, walk on. I said, what wrong with you? The man said, if you don't be careful with me, I will take you down one day. Prince Johnson was afraid of Dillon. Prince Johnson was afraid of Dillon because Dillon was a champion for War and Economic Crimes Court. Now Dillon is on the same train with Prince Johnson. Think about that. Do you still trust him? Do you think Prince Johnson and Darrell Dillon and Jeremiah Kuhn will create a War and Economic Crimes Court? Hell no. No. Somebody want me to stop talking. They say men can't talk, or sometimes it's necessary. Right now, some of you will want me to continue talking. You want me to continue talking? Then you want people to call. Let me check something real quick. Because people sending me messages, you know. Let me see. Shatta, let me check this one. Shatta, who said she's going to send me Cash App, but she didn't send it again. How can we start spoiling on you? Go. And all the point I said they would send me Cash App, and they didn't do it. Oh. I didn't see you. Okay, let me make sure, because I want to make sure before I go, I don't want to, leave somebody, I don't want to leave without acknowledging people contribution. I want to make sure if I got it. Okay. Nobody, no donors today. So we'll continue the conversation. I still got maybe about 10 more minutes. You guys want me to go now? I'll just continue. Because we got 10 more minutes. I don't want to be interfering with people that want to talk short time. So I want to make sure that should we go for another 10 minutes or should we leave it there for today? Continue. Yeah, you see now, because I said nobody sent money today, or at least one of my sisters just sent $20. That person that sent $20, I don't know what they want me to call, and he said, oh no, but let me call, let me see. Because me, when somebody give money, I would say, nobody give money, I would say, we appreciate people that give money. If nobody give money, we appreciate it too. Anything you say. So, before we go, let me say this to you people. Since when Darrell Dillon entered the Senate? 2019. He has been there. Since when Yumley entered the Senate? A long time ago. Second term. Okay. You know what? Now, the road funding is important. It's all politics. When they read, I'm doing that for the country, no, they're not doing nothing for the country. Especially Dillon. Dillon does nothing for Liberia. He does everything for himself. For fame. For control. For leverage. This is a man who signed and agreed to take the $30,000 every year. This is the man who will pretend to be the clean hand, to be the light. We turn the light on, the people there now, they want the witchcraft and running away. You put no damn light on, Dillon. People thought you were the light. But the fact that you can lie on small things, about small stuff, the fact that you can betray your friends for money business, the fact that you decided to go in bed with Blessed of Prince Johnson. Anyway, I forgot. By the way, I'm not going to mention Prince Johnson again today. I'm sorry. Because I promised that I won't again, because I won't today. I got calls. Let me say, I don't let people to feel suspicious of me. I got calls from most of our elders from Nimba. I got calls from some friends from Nimba, from some brothers from Nimba, from the Omas, from my papa then from Nimba, begging me that I should slow down on Prince Johnson, that they already know. That they have already made their decision. That Prince Johnson does not control them. But they don't want to see too much fighting among ourselves as Nimbayans. That I should slow down on Prince Johnson. You saw I posted something on my page. I said, your appeal and request is granted. Your appeal as / request is granted. Because why? Some good people talk to me. They're not saying that I shouldn't call him out, but he said I must slow down on him. Small. Because they know that everything we have been saying, that people are listening to it in Nimba County. Not only they are listening to it, but it's resonating when they know it's true. So they told me, Sekou, we are not stupid. Sekou, there might be people who are against other tribes, but we are not. Majority of us, we are not. See, this election is not going to be about tribe. This election is going to be about substance. It's going to be about issue. It's going to be about what we need as a country. What we need as a country. Also, what you have done for us as the leader. We're going to support people based on substance. They say, please slow down on Prince Johnson small. Just that's what they told me. They didn't say stop it completely. They didn't say don't call him out on issues. But they know I don't do personal attack. I want to talk about issues. But they asked me to slow down on Prince Johnson small. We just told you we got some breaking news. We got some audio and video of some other leaders. Some other leader preaching tribalism and Islamophobic messages on video. Ego. We'll play that one, but again, we'll hold some of these things until the time is ready. So because I complain now, all my people there, and then the thing about it that the usual people, the people who usually say money, they don't want to send me money. Harris Tucker always tell us $10, $20, $25, $50. Harris Tucker just say $20. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. So we will complain. The people who usually get money, they don't want to get money. The people then who can get money, they can't get money, but they still want all to be here every day. They don't even know who can pay for internet. They don't know who can pay for software. They don't know who can pay for anything. They don't even know who can pay for data in Liberia. They don't know who can send money to people then every day in Liberia. We can't send them plenty of money, but we can send them money almost every day. So long we're going to come on, we always send money. Yeah. I agree with you, Ruth. Some of the information is sometimes I need to hold on to them because information is expensive. Sometimes we pay for this information to get it. Some of the people, they can be recorded, they don't even know. The people that can take the risk to do some of those recording. The people that can dig deeper to get some of these things out. But something I will share with you tomorrow. I want to do it till Steve said no. Steve said he wants to be on the show. He wants to be on the show when we talk about some of those things. It will shock some people. Some people already knew. But it will shock majority of the people. And a lot of people will be angry at me. But you know, we made a commitment to the Liberian people that when we hear it, that when we see it, when we get it, you will hear it. That commitment remains. I put DeLong into this conversation because I'm not a hypocrite. I don't gossip. I don't bite. Whatever I think of you, whatever I know, I can talk about it right in your face. So you can't think that I'm a hypocrite. I'm a biter. When I decided to support DeLong, I made it clear right here. Clear. To the extent where calling people of my community behind the scene, asking them to support DeLong, to vote for DeLong. I didn't stop there. I came on the show and spoke my dingo, my trap, to tell the people how Thomas Fala and Akala Gray were power. That you should vote for them. Yes, I may not have control over Mandingo people. I may not have control over Mandingo community, but I know for a fact that I'm a leader in my community. And I have thousands of people that believe in me. They know I'll never betray them. They know I will always protect them, regardless. I protect every Liberian, but wherein people start to discriminate, I will protect my tribe anytime, any day. I will protect Islam anytime, any day, against anybody, as long you are the aggressor. Why I'm for us to coexist in peace, in harmony, like we have been throughout. That's why when you see me and Steve, you'll be surprised. Every program that we have had, that muscle, that baby name ceremony, that dead body business, Steve will be there, he will participate. Likewise. Like I told you guys, when we went to Sacramento, we went to church. We went to church, we were there for the church service, and the time to pay the offering, I paid mine. In fact, some people then said, some women there, I will not call it anyway, they were there. Somebody never have money to pay. To pay the offering. I gotta get them some money. I gotta get some of them money. Some of the loose cash I had in my pocket, get some of them money to pay the offering. We were there. We listened to the pastor. I'm very tolerant. Tribalism doesn't move me. Religious belief does not move me. I don't judge people. Because the Quran I believe in, that Quran says to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that Muhammad, you are not anything more than a messenger of Allah. Preach my message to the people. He said, Muhammad, but there are people, no matter whether you preach to them or not, they will not believe, they will not listen. But don't judge them. Leave the judgment with me. That's strictly Quran. So don't judge the people. I'm the one who to judge. All you do is to reveal a message. And I believe that. So who am I? If God can tell Prophet Muhammad say don't judge people, that means don't want to be judging people. As a matter of fact, just to give you a little bit religious tutorial to some of you today. In Islam, people who are Jews and Christians, Quran does not refer to them as non-believer. Quran refers to them as the people of the book. In Arabic, they call it Ya Ahl al-Kitab, the people of the book. Talking about the Torah, the Bible, the gospel, however you call it. Quran also believes in all the messengers, including Jesus Christ, as a messenger of Allah, who came to preach the word of God to mankind. Who am I to judge somebody? I don't care what somebody think of me. I don't care who you are. As a matter of fact, majority of my supporters, my fans, are non-Muslim and non-Mandingo. That's a fact. I got some Mandingo people supporting me. Yeah, that's true. But I got a lot of people too. Majority of people who support me, who support SKTV, who have done things for SKTV, who continue to carry SKTV are non-Mandingo, non-Muslim. So religious thing, it doesn't move me. My only thing is, I don't care how friendly. I don't like discrimination. I don't like discrimination. I do not discriminate against anybody, and I don't like to see somebody doing it to me. So that's why when you do it to me, I will strike. In no time. I will not even waste time. Because I will not do it to you. Anytime you see me maybe going out of character, is when somebody attack me or attack somebody else based on their tribe or religion. That's why I got so upset when I see United Party people preaching tribal politics, especially talking about Congo people. When we all know that Congo people were victimized, not for doing anything wrong, but because of that stereotype that they had against them. Their people were killed in cold blood for doing nothing simply because they believed they were Congo. I hate discrimination. I hate tribalism. And I will speak against it anytime. Even if everybody leave my platform and just leave one person, I don't care. I will speak the truth. You like me, fine. You don't like. You know, even when I tell people, say, we are not supporters of commies, some of them think that we're joking. The good thing is, most of the good things we can talk about are things that commies represent. It's just a fact. Who doesn't want to be associated with good things? But our own reservation about supporting commies, we know it. But when we decide, just like we did with Yombly and Dillon and Mayamu Fofana, we will do it. And I do not support anybody and regret my support. But what I can do, I will call you out if you betray me. I will call you out if you fail to do what you promised to do. Mayamu Fofana currently supporting CDC. I told her on this platform, I'm not going to support you supporting CDC, but I believe in her. I believe in what she did for the district that she's representing. She has done a lot. She has done a lot, and she continues to do a lot. Even if she's to run tomorrow, I will support her because she's ably representing her people. But does that mean when she supports Jowia, I will support Jowia? Hell no. Jowia must earn my support. Earning it by doing the right thing for the Liberian people. In short, we'll leave it there today. I just hit the 2 hours and 5 minute mark. I got to leave it there today. Yes, we have a lot to share with you. I don't know whether tomorrow or day after or sometimes, but I'll listen to my sister Ruth, who always donate to us. $25, $20, $50, all the time. She says, "Sekou, don't get no more money. because people not, supporting. People not supporting the platform, so don't give no more money. Oh, but because I say that one now, you see, the same people then I can usually get money there. They don't want. I don't know whether they want me to call their name. Miata Dakena. Thank you so much. And the person who said that their birthday, that SKTV is going to give them money, they're not going to give anybody money. They just contribute out. Yeah. That person just contributed. Thank you so much. Unless you say, me, I let to call people name, but I let to hold back to when people say don't come and need. Yeah. Yeah, another person sent $25, the person said don't come and need. You see, that's why I don't let to rush to call people name. But I will call the person name. The person they can call Sunshine. Beverly Pajibo. Beverly Pajibo, who said our birthday, SKTV is going to give us money. But now in library, we say, you tune on yourself. She tuned on herself. She said, you know what? I must stay one of the SKTV. I got to. The birthday gift they sent to her. She listened to Steve advice. She cash it and sent back to SKTV. Yeah. Sunshine, me and Master come start calling you Sunshine for sending all $50. They hustle. For sending all $50, they hustle. Beverly, thank you so much. There are some of the sisters in here that I can joke with. Some of them, like say when I met more in person, she was all over me. I was working her. We took a lot of funny pictures. I do that with all my sisters all the time. Sometimes some people even accuse me of being my girlfriend. I said, but the way the fans said, if all people can be my girlfriend, then I'll be the king. But they're all my sisters. And I love them so dearly. So yes, we got to leave it there for today, folks. So when I was not looking, after the last one I checked, I said, nobody sent our money. Yeah, but Beverly sent our money. The other person sent us $25. And Nancy earlier, Nancy sent us $20. Nancy, thank you so much. Anybody that said, don't call my name. Oh, where now? So Vera here too. Where have you been? Whole day today. And now you suddenly, because I call my other sister and Nina, and now you showing face. I didn't know Vera was here, sir. Vera part of one of my real sisters there. I got plenty sisters there from different mothers. And they love me so much. I love them too. You don't know they love me until you see me and them together. They kind of fun, they kind of dancing. I don't know. I was going to go to that fair, but I don't even know where I was going to go again. Because the people there, yeah, so they got back to me. I think I will check on them later on. Yeah, but maybe we'll not make it. Maybe we'll meet next time. Those of you who are expecting us in Philadelphia probably will not make it because the people, the delay, the more we delay the process, the more the ticket got expensive. So, yeah, unless some of you want to help them out. But yes, somebody say, where's Steve? Steve will be here tomorrow. Steve will be here tomorrow. Sandy say, where is Steve? Steve will be here tomorrow. I see you. We'll be here tomorrow. Like we promised, we'll be here every day. My Oma Pa. Now, Oma, don't see it now. I had a private conversation with that Oma. That Oma know plenty. You can be jumping over there, some of the Oma there. No. They know how to organize. They know how to raise money. They know how to communicate. They know plenty of things. But some of you can be jumping over the Oma and thinking they don't know anything. Some of the Oma there, don't play with them. That Oma, especially that Oma Miata Stella. That Oma got Maningo blood in her. She got Gola blood. She got Muslim blood. She got Christian blood. So she got all the knowledge from all the people there. That woman know plenty. Oritopa, that stakeholder. Steve not here today. I can qualify anybody to be stakeholder because Steve the one that can be discriminating against my stakeholder, then calling the one there. They want here the original stakeholder, they want the I don't know what you call it. Sustainable stakeholder. Everybody I know on SKTV, they are stakeholder there, and I respect them. My woman know what I'm talking about. The woman know plenty things. I'm telling you. As a matter of fact, I will recommend the woman to be on SKTV board so she can give a lot of idea and support. Because we got a lot of people that behind the scene that work for SKTV. Nobody see them, nobody know their name, nobody see their faces or anything. Yeah. Some of them live in Minnesota, some of them live in Wisconsin, some of them live in New York. Yeah, you see now, because I talk with Steve Holland and Steve not show face. Steve, you like it, you not like it. Orita that Steve Holland. My begin Faluku, who you still decided who you're going to vote for from Belgium, he's a stakeholder too. Lasana from Minnesota, Lasana Kroma, that stakeholder. My sister Vida, that big stakeholder, Steve. You like it, you not like it. Vida, that stakeholder. What kind of song she play before I go? Because I'm about to leave now. Yeah, I'm go. And you know what they got TRG? You know what? My people, let me tell you something secret about Steve. Steve can call Mandingo thing there by the name. Just the same way we can call it. When I said Steve yesterday, say, my man, that peanut butter soup, you may say TRG. You may say TRG. That TRG you get. I said, how did you know that? You may say, boy, you know against me, Mandingo. And we can call me, you can call it me Mr. Bo. We can call me so. Don't take all of the Mandingo, Steve can call me so. And you know what I mean? So yeah, I will tell a secret to this, Steve. Is I'm gonna play song on music? You tell me, man. You tell me why you want me to play. Anything you want me to play. Yeah. Nancy, I will call you. I will post you on the line. You will not believe it. They will kind of money where they make and speak. Don't say like that. Steve can call so. That one I mean money will there. You can say so. It's a TRG. You can call it TRG, like the way the old people can, bring a little Siri in the TRG stick and say TRG. I say, what are they picking back? Where you get all the money go from? Fish or two song, you're sending it to my inbox now. Let this say, man, can talk tomorrow, man will talk all. Still got something to say, me, I told you not to say, but they will say everything. Man will talk all tomorrow. But the only thing I will not talk. We still holding back on the video and the other information that I have. The other information that I have, I'm holding it. Depending how people try to take care of us, then we will give them all the information they need. But yes, it was nice being here. I'm not seeing the song. I don't know, man. That song there, I sent it to Steve, but you know, Steve playing some kind of politics with that song. Yeah. Wait a I can see the song. The song I said I'm playing, I'm not seeing it, so I can't play my own thing. I can't play my own thing, man. I can't see that song. Somebody said Kev talk yesterday. Me, I want to talk about Kev right now. I already called the man behind the scene yesterday and told him to cool off. So the man cool off. So, it's okay.
Appelez-moi, appelez Madame Tranquille. Appelez-moi, appelez Madame Tranquille. Appelez-moi, appelez Madame Tranquille. Appelez-moi, appelez Madame Tranquille.
Oh, Maria, Kamele Kani Maria nye. Oh, Maria nye. Alute bien à moi Maria nye. Nele Maria nye. Nala ulama. Mon amour dans moi il fait qu'on des chances de t'aimer. Oh. Je t'en prie, laisse-moi me rattraper des erreurs que j'ai commises. Malaoulama. Mamiri ne tu dis que si Gamalou t'aime. Qui m'a le du nom, Yana. Dina ni Gamaro, Shiriana. Yandi o iti a fondima. Oh, Magia. Kani Maria nye. Oh, Maria nye. Alute diana ma Maria nye. Nele Maria nye. Malaoulama. C'est vrai, je connais rien en mathématiques, mais je sais combien de fois tu comptes pour moi. C'est vrai que je suis très orgueilleux, mais j'avoue que je suis fou de toi. Solidama, Solidama, il va faire finir la bima. Yamadama, mamili sanye, what a fin fini dianyero. Nima du susumadama, di walondo. Du susumale, du mamusolu. Siama yeti anye tumangu yalale. Lombe kumale lianyo fila fara. Awakele ya kuyugule neni shidi boya nyonyebe. Lombe wayoni neni kanu boya nyonye. Musumayi ni musanyu mayi wala. Ikavale nana Faba bimono. Ibaye kegere bonola. C'est trop tard pour toi.
You hear that song? I got to interpret this song before I go. The guy say, when you get a beautiful woman, you get a good woman, you don't know the value of that woman. When there's somebody feeling taking it from you. He said, when you get a woman, you should take care of them. You should be nice to them. You should do all the good things, beautiful things for them. Woman, they're not your drum to be beaten. He said, when you got a beautiful woman, you should love them, show them love, show them affection. But if you let them go, you will not know the importance of some of those beautiful women until you see her with different men. He said, sometimes too much talking, too much jealousy can kill love. That's what the man saying. So too much jealousy can kill love. Too much funny talking, everyday talking, it can kill love. This song is a beautiful song. The guy can say, I don't know mathematical, but I know how many times I can count on you or you can count on me. You know, it's a love song. It's a very, very beautiful song. But it also telling you, it's advising you that you can't know the importance of a woman until you see it with somebody else. Because some of y'all are taking the women to be like a drum. You're on your own. But the message, if you try to do that, you will not know the importance of that woman. The woman finna go. And that's true. Most of the people there, they don't know the value of what they have. I don't know. I'll play the song tomorrow. But it's a very beautiful song. It has a very nice beat. You know, I know some of you like it. I love you, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.